Today's top news headlines. MEEU steer intensified. Ceasefire work starts tomorrow. India's report 43,263 new COVID-19 cases, 338 deaths. And Sarda stresses proper channel for raising voice. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease. Maintain a safe distance from others even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidance about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Hello, welcome to PONYTV English News. Now the news in detail. The Manipur Electricity Employees Union MEEU today continue protests in pursuit of 7th pay revise rule ROP 2019 in front of its office located at Kesampat in Imphal West. On Monday, the union had warned of intensifying its agitation, including non-maintenance of power outages in the state if the state government failed to fulfill the demand by Tuesday. During today's protest, MEEU General Secretary T. Siam Nagor announced that the union will kick off a cease work strike from tomorrow. The employees of the Electricity Department had also given an ultimatum to the government regarding the fulfilling of the demands by July 31st and to start strike August 1. However, the strike was not carried out considering the pandemic. As a part of the movement, all the prepaid counters remained closed on Thursday and all the division's offices were locked.
Manipur government makada leba employee khudimangna loinamak phangbu loikhaba akhoi 7 pay commission ROP 2099 loinamak phangdana chahi ama hele chahi ama hena tha kuntham phang akhoi tha kunni mamangda phangda loilaba 7 pay si akhoi hogi MSP sian amadi MSP sian thabak tawriba karmasari sing asina hogi pibide pibida basi akhoi na mamangda PB oina akhoi mayam ama agreement kaya sign tawna je sang mayam ama ingire adagi akhoi sitting protest tawna akhoi mafam simakta akhoi gi yam akan ba khongjang kaya sanghen re akhoi gi akhoi mai mutpagi khongjang buba akhoi akan ba astai si akhoi tawba yala mabane adugo akhoi gi akhoi Manipur da lei sing tamda lei minari ba akhoi gi praja sing gi akhoi na khanjaraga akhoi gi loi sing thina akhoi tamna phada jaraga yaligi akhoi astai bu pasidi akhoi taw.
India reported 43,263 new coronavirus cases and 338 deaths in the last 24 hours, ending at 8 a.m. on Thursday. With this, the country's tally of cases rose to 3,31,39,981, while the day toll increased to 4,41,749. Over 40,567 patients recovered from coronavirus, taking the active number of cases to 3,93,614 of the new cases and deaths reported in the last 24 hours in India. Kerala recorded 30,196 cases and 181 deaths yesterday. Yesterday, India's COVID-19 vaccination coverage crossed the 71 crore landmark. More than 73,80,510 doses were administered till Wednesday. BJP President Sarda Devi returned to Imphal today after a 3-day trip to Jiribam district. Before leaving Jiribam, Sarda Devi addressed a press conference during which she reiterated that the BJP Manipur Pradesh will give party ticket for the upcoming polls to those individual chosen by the public. The state BJP chief also urged the public members to raise voice through a proper channel to ensure that the government can act on it. Serda also visited and inspected the office of all Jiribam Working Journalists Union at Jiribam Babupara before leaving for Imphal.
Jiribam program BJP organization की normal होगा अभी एकदम गिरी चलो president यहाँ पे वो मानूंगा एक से मणिपुर में लेकिन 60 constituencies है 60 मकसद करें 60 मकसद पर से ड्रामा सुपर constituency में Jiribam से ड्रामा सुपर से लेमो होगा 45 another 45 से आप ना कोई चलना ना बगे कोई प्रोग्राम से
Joint platform of scheme workers and umbrella body of Anganwadi workers, helpers and mini workers, Union Manipur and all Manipur Asa workers union has called for a countrywide strike on September 24 to push for their demands. Binodini Naurem, secretary of the union, expressed dismay over the alleged indifferent attitude shown by the government towards Asa and Anganwadi workers. Their demands includes inter alia minimum wage of Rs 21,000 per month, Rs 10,000 per month as pension after retirement, free treatment of workers if infected with COVID-19, and Rs 50 lakhs ex gratia for the next kin of Asa workers who died before retirement as announced by the Prime Minister.
All India about 10 Central Trade Union Tarana Puna Semaga. Upon Matam Sana support of the lava. Asa Masum Angamadi worker, the midday meal workers in the Tengareva Mayamsi demand Tatar demand and then the Tana Lapa. Duma demands Mapumina September Gitan Kumarilla Puna Strike and Hulaga Puna Punaminaraga. Demand di pangnaba konaminasi alugi kano ama koi mamanga all India yoga Central Trade Union taragi kambami konna baret.
BJP Manipur Pradesh spokesperson Saubam Nongponganba, who is planning to contest the upcoming State Assembly election 2022 from Uripok constituency, kicked off his election campaign today at Lining Tho, Naiting Kong Lairembi, Kairu Hangbi of Uripok, Kwesanam Laikai. He is most likely to get BJP ticket for the phrase sources said. He assured the people that he will work untiringly for Uripok constituency.
Campaign Asuba own Bama, I should intending candidate Ramoina, Sien Changdana, Sien Yaudana, Boat Lepa Yaine, Sien Yaudana Lepagadi, Lepiva, Bot Karib, Miduna, Samaski own Bamupurakani, Atamoisin at Tabakani, Nasi, Sien Laura Karagadi, Haying Magis Loki, but Hataki was Siendu, Swedenamaki, Maduku. Bukan nanabu honrapada asing mathamoy sing thabak to roi haiba adumba mayam na khangnabam su leira banina hoji aina mayam thamjaningina sel changdana sel pidana ekhoi ki thamoina pamjaba mana torogadi he khoi samaj da on mama lakani afaba torokani haiba adumba acheba thajaba le candidate da ai oi bi ai mi oi bi ai ngondi ge na phaba thola su ai gi motagi ai gi mawta mangon da thadabiu haiba phun.
Meanwhile, booth level meeting of BJP Andhra Mandal began today. Meeting for booth number 1 to 10 of Andhra village under Andhra constituency was held. The people of Samaram and Sangayumpam today held local MLA Surja Kumar Okram from repairing an important culvert connecting Samaram and Sangayumpam under Kangabo Assembly constituency. The village's father promised to support him in his future endeavor. MOBC and Tribal Affairs and Hill Department under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment should provide the pending metric and pre-metric scholarship to the beneficiaries, demanded All Manipur Student Union MSU. In Falcolate, Student Union has endorsed this demand. The union said it will work with MSU on this issue. Minister Thongam Biswazit's wife Thongam Yunrayvon continued to extend help to the poor and needy, people hit hard by the COVID-19 pandemic. She visited several houses of 5 by 35 Uchekon Laikon of Tongzuk Assembly constituency to provide helps to the residents. Now we have a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Occasion singidamagta makhal kayagi cake haibadi photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcakes ina chingba fangbigani amadi adomgi apamba mawongda cake customize tawbagi khudongchabasu pisari. Khudongchabasing asi lawbinabagidamagta lengsingbiru aikhoigi address NG College Road near Nauramtong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikhoigi online partner Food Wi-Fi amasung Food Web tagisu order tawbiba yagani.
Kaidurino? Kanano? Kaigino? Kaidubiyo? Masipumna. Noi lebede gari ahan maga tongba ngamdrabane. Khura laga tongni khaliba namai doi kaidro. Senbun puthokga leibedi ngamdra. Senbun puthokna leiba ngamdrasu Imphal Finance ta chalo. Aijo ahan ba lengam tadana Imphal Finance tagi loan oine lori.
Imphal Finance na nongbu manung da gari loan lobu yabani khudong chaba pijari. Adom na pam makhal gari khudingma lobu yabani.
Welcome back after the break. Dr. Trimayum Kala Singh, convener of Medical Cell BJP Manipur Pradesh, continue to provide medical and financial aid to the poor people of Kundrakpam Assembly constituency. He treated Nirmala Devi and Nobin of Asen, Chandam, Romila Devi of Ngarangba, and MD Kyamuddin of Parun, Pangaltabi, and extended financial aid to them. The ailing residents extended gratitude to Dr. Kala. The central government and National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Keniki, Nagaland have mutually decided to enter into a ceasefire agreement of 1 year with effect from September 8 to bring about a lasting peace in Nagaland with the involvement of Naga people. The agreement was signed by Supervisor Ceasefire Supervisory Board, CFSB, and SCN, Keniki, Nikato Pilot Sumi, members CFSB and SCN, Keniki Abel Zingrutier, and additional secretary to Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs Piyush Goyal at New Delhi on Wednesday. The representative of the Center and Nationalist Socialist Council of Nagaland, Keniki, have appended their signature on September 8 to give effect to ceasefire agreement. As part of the agreement, the ceasefire will be applicable for a period of 1 year with effect from September 8, 2021 to September 7, 2022. The ceasefire will be subject to adherence to the ceasefire ground rule to be mutually agreed and signed by the two sides. The ceasefire ground rule will be subject to mutual review and amendment with the involvement of both the parties. Police arrested a person working as a research scientist at the PM Care Laboratory of Silchar Medical College and Hospital for assaulting a laboratory assistant. According to police, the person identified as Supratik. According to police, the person identified as Supratik Roy was arrested on Monday night following the incident of assaulting the laboratory assistant F.I. Mazarbuya, who was hit on the jaw on Thursday and undergoing treatment at the hospital. On the other hand, SMCH authority informed that on learning about the incident, an inquiry committee was formed and the research scientist was found guilty during the probe, and accordingly, he has been terminated from his contractual service. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Wednesday said Afghanistan's soil should not be used in any way to promote terrorism of any kind, and the Taliban must uphold their declaration in this regard. The minister was speaking at a conference on Afghanistan convened by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas. Resumption of travel out of Kabul is a priority. Use of Afghan soil to promote terrorism in any manner by any country is unacceptable. The Taliban must live up to its declaration to that effect, tweeted Jaishankar. The world should not countenance interference by external players, especially those intensifying violence at this difficult time. our collective approach should be guided by UNSC Resolution 2593. He said in another post. A report in a news agency on September 8 claimed that India has communicated its concern to the top security and intelligence official of the US, the UK, and Russia regarding Pakistan linked with the Taliban and terrorist group operating in Afghanistan. One person dead, two still missing in Majuli ferry accident. On Thursday, the State Disaster Management Authority said there were 90 people on board, of which 87 have been rescued so far. Overnight search and rescue operation established contact with 84 persons who were traveling on the ill-fated boat that capsized in the Brahmaputra River in Assam, but 2 persons are still missing, officials said on Thursday morning. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma will visit Nimati Ghat in Assam's Jorhat on Thursday, a day after head-on collision between the 2 ferries that left 1 person dead and at least 2 still missing. A media report said the latest statement issued by the Assam State Disaster Management Authority revised earlier figure on the number of people who were aboard the 2 boats when the accident happened at about 4 p.m. on Wednesday. On Thursday, the ASDMA said there were 90 people on board, of which 87 have been rescued so far. Out of 90%, 87 are safe. 1 person has died and 2 are missing. Deputy Commissioner of Majuli Bikram Koiri said 2 ferry boats collided at Nimati Ghat on Wednesday with passengers on board. The accident occurred when the private ferry, Ma Kamala, which was heading towards Majuli from Nimati Ghat, collided with the MB Tipkai ferry coming from the riverine island. The private ferry capsized and sank. Netizens took to Twitter demanding justice for a 21-year-old murder in Faridabad. A 21-year-old civil defense officer, Rabia Saifi, was allegedly murdered in Delhi. She was kidnapped by a man on August 27, after which she was also raped by the accused and stabbed to death. She was posted at the SDM office of Southeast Delhi and was a resident of Delhi's Sangam Vihar. The accused claimed to be the victim's husband, but according to report, the accused was Rabia's boyfriend. It was due to difference between the couple that the accused, Nijamuddin, kidnapped her. He said that the 2 had secretly been married in court because the Rabia family did not approve of their marriage. After this, he accused that Saifi got involved with a 3rd person, which was why he had decided to confront her. He took her to the Suraj Kund area of Faridabad where he killed her. Before we wrap up the bulletin, the headlines once again. MEEU steer intensified, sees work starts tomorrow. India report 43,263 new COVID-19 cases, 338 deaths. And A. Sarda stresses proper channel for raising voice. Thank you for watching PONYTV English News. Keep watching for more updates.